I don't know how many times in my YouTube career I've hit the start stream button early, so I feel like I should get some points.
You got 2 bonus points.
All right, I'm winning. I like that. What's going on, Lynn from the Lynn Project? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Let's say hello to chat,
Yeah.
and then let's talk about what we're going to talk about, and we'll just get right into it. Onyx, who I forgot last time was Blue Nose, who was Chris. It's a whole thing. Is in the house. What's going on, buddy? Michael Superbacker in the house. I'm here, which is always exciting. Disney Connections in the house. Mar in Memphis. Hello to you. Just Ginger in the house. Hello. Yes, you do meet again. Yes. And by the way, those people in green are members of the channel. Thank you so much. A whole bunch of members here already. Love you guys. Love everybody. But a special shout out to the members. Lynn calls her members what? Shining stars or something like that. So I had to stop. You can't call me shining. I had to get out of that thing. But that is very sweet. Very sweet. Hey, Ginger, what's going on? But I love it. Yeah. And so anyway, we're going to have a good time, but let's get to the weekend. Well, let's talk about what we're going to talk about. And let me ask you about your weekend so you can tell everybody what you did, anything you want to say.
Sure.
Instagram affiliate program. Looks like it's coming. Faust, a family at Walt Disney World in the house. What's going on? Long time no see. Glad to see you guys in the chat today. Instagram affiliate program. There's a whole creator week. Zuckerberg trying to make people happy. We'll talk about that a little bit. I've got a couple new projects. We'll talk about one specifically. Some YouTube news and stuff. And then I thought we'd do a Q&A. I thought originally, let's just do a Q&A, make it easy, a little light, kind of a sleepy, long, hard, not a long, but weird weekend for me. And then all this news hit. We had to do it. So Instagram affiliate news is going to be there. Nice. Top of mind. The atypical hustlers in the house. We need to set a time to talk, guys. I screwed up on, or whatever. It didn't work out Friday. But I'm looking forward to talking to you guys. Lynn, how was your weekend? I already know. I asked you before, but for them, how was your weekend?
It was great. I ran my first, it was the inaugural first ever 5K on the Insta Run Club on Instagram, and I participated in that. That was really fun. And I bought a new car this week, my first new car ever.
I saw that.
Yeah,
yes.
Super exciting.
Are you stoked out of your mind?
Yeah, somebody actually backed into my car when I was in it today, picking up a to-go order.
Your new car?
I wanted to my heart started racing.
Oh,
it was the whole thing, but I was like, bro, like, what, you just backed into my car?
This car. Oh, that does hurt. Rachel's in the house. What's going on? Here for a moment in the house. Hey, y'all, all right back at you. I am not one to throw signs or yell at other cars very often. But if it's brand new, yeah, I might have some words that my wife doesn't like to hear me say.
Yeah, I mean, I stayed pretty calm, but my heart was beating out of my chest. I was so angry, and
it makes me mad. It's not even my car.
I was like, all right, well, I was like, you're lucky this time, but maybe if you don't know how to back into spaces, just pull in next time.
Atypical hustlers. Trying to one up you. Awesome. We bought a school bus on Friday.
Wow, congratulations.
And that does. We got to bring them on the show one time. They're interesting. I really like them. Destination Timeshare in the house. What's going on? Here for a moment. Throw some hands on that. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hi, Jen. Everybody's saying hi. All that good stuff. I like it. Throw hands. UFC threw some hands last night. And you know what? I'm not going to talk creator talk wise on boxing. That's YouTube versus TikTok, but that's all going places. Floyd Mayweather. Ready? Floyd Mayweather last weekend made more money in an exhibition fight against one of the Paul brothers than Michael Jordan made from regular contracts in his whole career.
That's insane. That's insanity.
There is no one on the planet that I wouldn't let beat me up for half of that money that they made. I mean, there's nobody. You know what? You'd have to. I mean, you're not going to kill me, right? I could bob and weave and take a knee. Do you take a knee in boxing? I don't know. Anyway, we got lots to talk about. But Lynn, how you been? What's going on in your creator side of your life? I'd love to hear about that, and then we'll talk about Instagram.
I've been doing good. Just really busy in the non-YouTube section of my life, and I haven't had enough extra time lately to really concentrate on it. But I'm hoping to get a video or two out before I head to Disney in 8 days.
I did see that. I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous of your new car. I'm jealous of you going to Disney. I'm not jealous of you running. I wish I had the drive, but I don't.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you make a choice and then you do it.
I've got a Peloton down there. All I've been making, that's like 2 weeks. All I've made a choice to do is pay for the dang thing on the monthly bill. I haven't even.
That's all right. You'll get to it eventually when you're ready.
Well, I'm not hanging clothes on it yet, so there's that. So that's good. You want to talk about Instagram a little bit?
I would love to. I'm interested in this.
From TubeFilter, you can get this information too. TubeFilter is on the if you go to the Tube, let's talk about TubeBuddy real fast. TubeBuddy, your best friend. You see that thing crawling below us? It's not a bug, it's actually advice, which you should take. Also, there's a little link in the chat. You can click to it. Did you know if you go to www.tubebuddyfreetrial.com, you get a free trial? Did you know that?
I knew that.
It's pretty cool, right? Hey, Orlando guy, what's going on?
Hey, Richard.
Lynn is going to Walt Disney World, and once again, I didn't get the memo. This is a memo.
The memo's everywhere, Richard. We've been talking about this for months. Get your act together.
Anyway, let's talk about the Insta. All right, let's do this. Instagram teases native affiliate program. Oh, TubeFilter, TubeBuddy app. Back of the TubeBuddy app, there's all kinds of TubeBuddy news, right? All right, there it is. Instagram teases native affiliate program, merch storefronts, live streaming rewards at their inaugural, that's not how you say that word, inaugural Creator Week. I didn't even know about this until after it happened. At the first ever, because I didn't want to say inaugural anymore, Creator Week of Instagram, Mark Zuckerberg, who gets called up by the Senate every other Thursday, the CEO of Facebook, teased a number of new tools currently in the works that are designed to support its creator community at large. In addition to brand deals, advertising, revenue shares, virtual gifts, fan subscriptions, and the ability to host paid events, the Zuck, I just made that up right now, said that Instagram is in the process of building a native affiliate tool that will function on top of its existing shopping products. Apparently, hey, Jonathan Cordova, apparently he's at war with Twitch and others to try to get the creators over there. Facebook is doing really well with the gamers. And right now, and I was probably going to get to this in the article here in a minute, but for like another year and a half, Zuckerberg has promised to not take any. So like when we get AdSense, what do we get? I don't know. I don't even know. We get like
fraction of a penny.
Yeah, I don't know. We get like 55%. I don't even remember the percentage. Whatever the AdWords revenue is, they get some, we get some. Zuckerberg is not going to take any at all from the gamers on Facebook in an attempt to get them all off of Twitch and over onto Facebook. Interesting stuff. In a blog post, Instagram said the affiliate tool will roll out in coming months. At launch, the product will be tested among a small group of U.S. creators and a handful of beauty brands. I don't have a beauty blog yet. Maybe later. Includes a bunch of people I've never heard of and Sephora, where I spend a lot of money, which is not what you would expect, right? But
oh, absolutely. You have a wife and 2 daughters. 4 daughters.
4 daughters, 2 granddaughters, and a partridge in a pear tree. Zuckerberg also shared that creators will soon be able to open merch storefronts, the Lynn Project shirts and hats and mugs and such.
They're pretty good.
Beginning today, which is actually 2 days ago, I think now, creators will be able to add links to existing shops on their personal profiles, which will show up as a new button on the top of the screen that says View Shop. So if you go on to Lynn from the Lynn Project's Instagram page and she's got some merch, you can click on the View Shop button. And by the year's end, creators in the US will be able to set up the same kind of shops by linking their accounts to one of the platform's 4 merch partners, Bravada, which is Universal's musical group, Fanjoy, Represent, and Spring, which we used to know as Teespring. Finally, they say, because Jeff keeps reading, Zuckerberg teased a new rewards initiative for creators who reach certain milestones using stars and badges. Not shining stars, Lynn. This is just normal
I have
stars.
shining stars.
That's what I hear. The virtual gifts that creators can earn while live streaming on Facebook and Insta, respectively. Beginning this week, Instagram creators will be eligible for additional payments if they go live with another account. And on Facebook, creators can receive free, not shining stars if they reach certain thresholds, such as broadcasting for a certain number of hours or earning a set number of stars within a designated time period. So if it says,
interesting.
Are you listening? Oh, who should I make? Let's go with Pete. Are you listening, Pete? You're live 37 hours a day. If you did it on Facebook too, by the way, on StreamYard, which we're using right now, click on the link if you want to sign up for that. If you use StreamYard, you can, or Restream, which is an awesome tool also, you can just go live. Like right now, we could be on Twitch and on Facebook if I just hit a button, but I don't because I don't know why I don't. I should probably. Quote, I really believe people are naturally creative and we want to share what we make with others. A lot of times we want to turn that into a career as well, says Zuckerberg. You just need access to the right tools, which I agree with. And that's what we hope to continue to build for all of you. What do you think about that, Lynn? Besides that I read for 20 minutes straight there, whatever that was.
I'm a little bit confused by it because you mentioned Instagram and Facebook and Twitch. So what exactly is the change in Instagram?
Instagram is about to have a storefront
the
for
merch.
Our storefront for the merch, which I think went live 2 days ago. I don't want to lie, but I'm pretty sure that's what it said. And
hello, everybody coming in.
The tools. So design this. They're gonna have brand deals, advertising, revenue shares, virtual gifts, fan descriptions, paid events, all that on Instagram.
So what is that? Like I can add a link to my TeePublic storefront to it? Is that what that means?
Exactly. So like when you get to, I don't know what it is. I want to say 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's right. You'll have like, you'll see.
On Instagram?
Yeah, right now I'm talking about YouTube though. You would have like what used to be Teespring. It's now Spring.
Oh yeah. Where there's a little instantly you can just click on it and it could take you right to the shop.
Exactly. And that's what we're talking about here. Whole bunch of people popping in real fast. The Mickey Bunch, my friends in the house. What's going on? The Disney Baker in the house. James Ryan, what's going on, my man? Hope you're having a great day. Jonathan Cordova, I love Twitch. He says, good evening from Adventures with VP.
Hello.
Let's see, did I miss anybody? I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I missed you, blame Lynn. Not really. Sorry for all the reading. You're pretty, what's the right word? You're pretty consistent and you post a lot on Instagram. Would you agree?
Yeah, that's where you will find out when my next Disney trip is.
Shining stars and everyone else. She's looking at you.
Yeah.
So does this excite you? Did you know about this already? Do you, I don't really care.
I didn't hear anything about it. And I mean, for me, Instagram and YouTube are the two things that I do. So I'm surprised I missed it, but I mean, I haven't really been. I worked all weekend and it's been crazy busy. But so I'm gonna go easy on myself for missing it. But
yeah, I would too. You didn't miss it. What are you talking about? You're co-host of the Creator Talk Live, in which we share this knowledge with the world, or at least
that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
So I have a question about that. Do you have to have a certain threshold of followers on Instagram to have that storefront?
I'm sure that's the case. I do not know the details of it. All I know is what TubeFilter from TubeBuddy let me know when I just read it. But I'm sure that's the case. Yeah, I'm sure if you sign up with 3, your mom, your dog, and yourself, you're probably not going to have the access. But maybe you will. I don't know.
But you should follow the doggy Instagram accounts.
I don't really. Not so much. Not so much.
They won't follow back.
I would think not. Probably not. Imagine the mouse giving me some garbage about my Dodgers about to blast the Phillies into oblivion, as they always do. Apparently, VP's all wet. I don't understand, but anyway, I think of you, somebody who's growing on Instagram and posting on Instagram a lot. And this, we both have talked about. We wish we had the swipe up tool. I don't know what it's called, tool. And we'll both get there at some point, I'm sure. So my best guess is that'll be for people who have that. But I'm just assuming that. I don't know that. I'll look it up. But I guess the question for me to you and to everybody in chat is Instagram part of your content creation strategy? For me, it's not really. I use it to post cute pictures of my granddaughter, butterflies in the backyard. And I remind people when I go live. I don't know. I probably am not using it to its best of its ability as a tool. I think you use it more as a tool than I do. So I'll shut up and listen to you.
Well, originally that's why I got Instagram. Before I started this whole YouTube thing, I was actually on a hiatus from all social media. I had uninstalled all the apps. I was never on Facebook or Instagram or any of them. And then I decided to start the Lynn Project Instagram when I started my YouTube channel as a correlation, a cross reference between the two, and to hopefully, funnel back and forth between the two to get some people to go here and then hopefully the people from YouTube to go to Instagram because it's more up to date, day to day of where I'm at, what I'm doing, whereas YouTube can be a little very laggy in the current situations for me, just because I don't put out like a lot of current content other than my weekly live stream. But um, I have a lot of fun with it. I enjoy it. And as I've navigated it a lot better over time, I've been on there for 2.5 years now. Not quite 2.5, but right around there. It's been pretty awesome because I've made a lot of friends through it and been able to connect with people from YouTube through it. And now the running community added into that. Just it kind of broadens my spectrum of getting to connect with awesome people, and I love that.
You know, I've been mentioning Kara and Nate a lot lately. We mentioned them on the channel, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago when the national park thing, and they got fined and booted out of the national parks, the ability to film in the national parks, unjustly, by the way, but for not having a permit. Anyway, so I've become a fan of that channel because I found them through that, and I've been watching a lot of their stuff.
Okay.
And what Kara and Nate does is she posts, they're a travel channel, so they'll post a couple times a week. And so if they're in, I don't know, Indianapolis, because I know that's where they just recently were, they'll post on Instagram what's going on right now in their life, which provides almost a promo for the video that'll come tomorrow or the next day, which
Right.
I kind of like, but I don't do. I'm still struggling honestly with what niche or niches I want to do on my channel. I've come to the conclusion fairly recently that I'm just going to continue to have fun with the Dole of Dad channel because that's what this is and I like it. And the stuff that's here, I'll continue to do that. And if I ever want to take a channel more seriously, maybe I'll take the Animated Investor channel seriously. It's only got 100 subscribers. If I wanted to make it more of a, not a business, but more treat it like a business, I would probably do one of those because this is kind of my catch-all. And I'm going to post most of my stuff here because this is where my friends are now. I mean, this has become a social part of my life too. So I don't know. I'm kind of going in a circle there. Yeah, I guess so. Thank you, Atypical Hustlers. This is nice of you guys to say. Well, no one balances the stream by reading and responding to people's comments, all while having someone else on the panel and listening, responding to them all at the same time. You're sweet to say that. It's funny you say that. I don't even believe in multitasking because there's no such thing. But that's a whole nother conversation. I use IG as a supplement, but there isn't a lot of crossover from what we've seen. I agree. Yeah. I think many people, especially newbies, think when you've talked about this on the show and individually before, they have a expectation that, hey, if I post it on Facebook or I post it on Instagram, they'll come over to my YouTube channel. And I'm not saying it never happens, but it happens
way less than we would like to think that it's going to.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jackie was in that. Wow, that was weird. We just said hello to 2 different people at the same time. Hello, Jackie. She says, I love Instagram. It's easy to keep in touch with people on IG. Yes, it is. That's where I keep. And that's the thing. Like your shining stars, I've been joking about them, but your, I don't know, your group chat, is that what we should call it, is on Instagram. And that's your YouTube people. Do you have any of your members of your channel that aren't on Instagram? And anybody say, hey, come on, I don't have access, or is that just not a thing?
So Mike Wheeler has helped me hunt down people that I didn't know or their Instagram handle, or I've had other people help me to add them to the chat. And then obviously if it's not something that you want to be a part of as a shining star, which is what we call the members of my channel, then you just opt out of it. You can either mute the chat or you can leave it, and it's not a requirement, but if you do become a member of my channel, it's one of the perks of all of us being in a group chat together. And
the name Shining Star makes me feel like I'm going to get hit with Tinkerbell and have glitter all over myself. Is that a thing?
I love that. Yeah,
I'm sure you do. Yeah. I have told you, like, it's not really a rule in my life right now because COVID, we didn't go to church as much and stuff, but I had a rule for years. 4 daughters, people, 4 daughters. I had a rule that before church, went from my wake up till I get home from church, you can't hug me if you have glitter on you, because they always had glitter. That was a whole thing in my house for like decades.
Otherwise, it looks like you had a fun Saturday.
I look like I've been dancing somewhere or something. I don't know. Hey, Pete, I think that's what you said when I was saying hi to Jackie. Hey, Pete. Pete, my man, we were talking about you a couple minutes ago. Hope you're having a great day. AFA in the house, hello to you. What's going on? We'll get caught up here in chat, and then we'll talk about... What?
Sorry, I'm just like talking underneath my cat.
That's okay. I think you talked in Italian there. Magic the Mouse Radio, who is getting ready for the Phillies beatdown this week, says, I have subscribed to the Ripple app recently that lets me do animated posts to IG and Facebook. And the big plus, I don't know what the big plus is. I can schedule when the posts go live. That's cool. I've heard Ripple's awesome.
That is cool.
I was using a scheduler for a while, but I'm not doing it anymore. Atypical says Dole Dad is 4.24% of his goal. Oh, you're right. That is my goal. Atypical. You're exactly right.
That's awesome. I love that.
We've got a ways to go. Huh. Thanks for bringing me down. Don't bring me
down.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's awesome.
I just had a chance to sing ELO, which Lynn, I guarantee, has no idea what ELO or the Electric Light Orchestra is. True or false, Lynn?
That's like when people are like yellow instead of hello, like
it's a 70s band that I really, really like. Don't bring me down. So I'm sorry, you didn't bring me down. I just wanted to sing the song. Bloomin' Cheese in the house is going on, my man. Okay, that's cool. Bill, I feel like we're caught up in chat. Let me get caught up before we move to the next thing. Lynn, if I come over, can I be sprinkled with glitter and sparkles? Says
sure. Yeah.
Jeff, never.
Yeah.
Not to my house. Some of us are in the chat and read the Shining Star chat. If I come up to your channel, will I be blasted with glitter and sparkles? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I think this is a good thing. Hey, Rally Blaine, what's in the house, my man? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. Happy Sunday night. I think it's a good thing. I'll probably dive into Instagram more and more. I think I still despise Twitter, and I'm trying so hard to at least give Facebook another chance, but I'm not doing it very well. But Instagram's, I'm not going to say always, but likely is going to be my number 2 place where I put creative stuff.
Time and energy.
There you go.
It's like we've talked about this so many times, but Facebook, I just don't get it. And I don't care what extra things they're doing to it. You can't get me on it because I'm so over Facebook and everything that it stands for. I just don't like it. I don't know how to use it. I finally have figured out Instagram. I'm quite good at navigating it and figuring out the things that I need to do. And yeah.
You see what Mar said?
Yeah, I love it.
Something, Mar. Yeah, Jackie says I agree. No to Facebook. So I in my professional life, we've got a lot of customers that are very on Facebook, and it's linked in with Shopify, which we're putting together some stuff for my store in my real life professional career. So I'll probably start jumping into Shopify for this channel because I have to learn it anyway, right? I'm in the process of learning it anyway.
Right.
And I like the integration with Facebook, and let's be real, everyone's on Facebook. So I'll probably, let me think how I want to say this. If YouTube's 80% of my effort, Instagram will probably be 15, and I'll probably give 5 to Facebook, but maybe it might even grow because of my work situation, but it is what it is. Yeah. But I'm like you, I don't. And then maybe 1% for all the rest. I'm over Facebook as well, says Atypical, preaching to the choir. Yes, who are you? I like you. I like you. Lady Gaga, first mention of Lady Gaga in the chat in quite some time. Lady Gaga once said Facebook is the toilet of the internet. I mean, right? So did you know that there was I love that, Chris. When she was in high school, the punks at her high school put together, I don't know her real name, whatever her real name is, Antoine, I don't know what her name was. Whatever her real name is, they put, whatever her name is will never be famous. And they made that a private Facebook group. Not even a Lady Gaga fan. You know what? Also, too, if you play, is it Poker Face? No, Just Dance. If you play Just Dance, it's stuck in your head for at least 72 hours.
I think both of those.
Yeah, I think you're right. Pretty annoying. Yeah, Stephanie Valachula, I don't know what her name was, but whatever. They have there was a closed, whatever her name is, will never be famous, closed group to make fun of her in her high school, and now she's famous. So I kind of love that. Anyway, all right. So my point in all this is I think that I like anytime one of the big boys or the big platforms gives more to creators, I'm all in. Sure. I still get annoyed where I hear the TikTok stuff going like crazy. One of the top, I almost talked about this. I just don't like TikTok, so I didn't want to. But number 7, I think, on the app download right now is a new video editor, which I actually looked at, but it's by ByteDance, who is the same company that is TikTok. Yeah. And I just don't like them. Yeah. I'm not trying to get political, but it's the same people that brought you, frickin' the coronavirus. So I'm not trying to have a political conversation, yell at somebody else. I don't care. I just don't want to support it. So I'm not going to go in on TikTok, but apparently it's so popular right now. And does that mean, there was a neat article that I really liked, does that mean we are in the golden age of creators? And I would say to you, we've been in there for a while. What say you?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think everything is shifting to us, the people,
Yes.
creating and growing. And it's not, I want to be a movie star when I grow up. It's, I want to be a
That's
YouTuber
so
when I
right.
grow up.
Yep.
You ask kids nowadays, and they want to be PewDiePie or Mr. Beast or whoever. They don't want to be Leonardo DiCaprio. They don't even know who he is. But you know what I mean. They want to be somebody that they watch all the time, and that's what it's shifted to, is YouTube and
Yeah.
then these other instant gratification apps like TikTok and of the like, that there's 60 seconds or less, so you could just keep swiping through the videos for what ends
The
up being
videos have to be really,
hours.
really short because they have to have time to take their Ritalin. Is that so back to the spring affiliate program functionality. You're interested, you're going to dive into it? Because I'll probably have more information on it next week or the following, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how interested in this are you?
I'm very interested. If it's something that I qualify for to put on there, why wouldn't I? I'm already on there all the time. And I believe that things like that, like the merch, if you have it available in more areas, it's just more apt. I am a sucker for purchasing things on Instagram ads.
Really? I've never done that.
I lost count.
Why? What's is it? Less friction? Like, tell me why. I'll shut up and tell me why.
I think it's just because, well, first of all, they target you very well based on I don't even know what. And
algorithm, he's awesome.
What is it exciting?
He
Bill, you're great.
you need a pretty blonde wig, big guy. Anyway,
but it just is, it's faster and it's like a specific item. So you go on.
Good night, AFA. Have a great night.
Good night. If you go on a website, then you're looking at all this stuff, and then you have to go to like this drop down menu and that drop down menu, and then like if you just see an ad for a certain shirt or whatever, it is targeted exactly to you, and you're like, wow, I like that. Swipe it up, and then you're there. You're right on the page that you looked at the thing, and then you can just add it to your cart, put in your saved information, boop, done.
And it's on your porch in 40 minutes. So I've been watching a lot of videos about drones. I've decided I'm going to dive into a drone. I want one. I just want one. I want one really, really bad. So I've been looking at which one I'm going to buy. I pretty much have decided that now I'm looking at my licensing, what I'll have to do to get a license. Because of course you got to get a license because, we vote stupid, but that's a whole nother conversation too. And I'm not even scared of it. I'm not even annoyed by it. I've just given into it, but I'm still in awe of, hey, Paula, I'd like some coffee. Folgers ad on my freaking phone. Like, it's unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
How much drone stuff I'm getting. It and anything else that I might talk about. I mean, watch it. I can't wait to put up my Christmas tree. I guarantee you I get an ad now tomorrow for, I don't know, a Christmas ornament or something. Like, it's nuts.
You're going to get some ads for Sephora for sure.
Oh, well, have you met my kids? I walk into Sephora and they say, hi, Mr. Bates, not, hey, Peyton. What the heck?
That's awesome. Richard said he started an Orlando YouTube meetup group this week. So
that is awesome. And I saw that on his post he posted, I don't know, maybe yesterday, the day before. And I thought about mentioning that was for a hot minute. That was going to be my topic this week, but I'll probably do it later. I'm just not ready. I'm not yours, Orlando, but we can bring you on. We can talk about this. I had one in Fort Worth that I think we met twice. I don't want to lie to anybody. I think twice, maybe 3 times. I don't know. Pre-COVID. I got Rob. I think that's where I started diving into meeting Rob a little bit. No, it wasn't. Doesn't matter. From TubeBuddy, and they actually were going to sponsor a couple little snacky snacks and stuff. By the way, download TubeBuddy. Use my code. Get a free freaking trial. Anyway, I loved them a lot because it puts you in contact with people that are in your local area.
Yeah.
That are doing what you're doing. So,
That's
I'll
awesome.
probably do that too. But Orlando guy, I guess I can call you Orlando guy. Richard, you can come on maybe next week and talk about that if you'd like. I'd love to. I don't
That'd
know
be
how many
awesome.
people in Orlando are watching the show, but it can't hurt, right? Pete says cool. Star Trek and Lost in Space rocks. Onyx says they're fun. Glitter ad. No glitter ad. Oh, by the way, so I love me. Listen, I don't mind. I don't care if this. I don't care. Wifey. Okay, so high heels are hot. Okay. Right? Can we agree?
I'm a flats girl. They're so uncomfortable. I don't wear heels. And yes,
You're
guys love
ignoring
them,
my
and
question.
I don't care.
You're ignoring my question. True or false? High heels are hot.
Oh, sure, they're hot.
So somebody in chat sent me a picture of some high heels that give me a little, that throw up in your nut, a little bit, just a little bit of throw up in your freaking Croc high heels.
Oh, nice.
No,
I bet they're comfortable.
I don't care. I don't care.
Those might be game changing. I might try
They might be something. So at least one person in chat and me are fighting over Crocs again.
that.
But I won't out you, New Mexico. I won't out you. I still put when I put whatever time, Eastern time, Central time, I still half the time put New Mexico, and then because I only know like 3 people who live in that entire time zone, and one of them is Billy the Kid. So I don't think Lynn is following this part of the conversation, but that's okay. Disney Connection says too tall. The Orlando guy, Too Tall Jones, great defensive lineman for the Cowboys. Orlando guy, how can I get more info on the group? There you go. Adventure with BP. They are an Orlando person. Orlando guy, if you want to come on and talk about it, we'll do it next week if you'd like. I wouldn't wear high heel anything, and I wouldn't wear Croc anything. So I sure as hell won't be wearing high heel.
Well, see,
Crocs.
it's not fair because you guys
That's
should
for sure.
have to walk in heels for a couple hours just to
Why?
know how terrible they are.
No,
and
we
how
shouldn't.
uncomfortable they are.
First of all, fair overrated. Second of all, why would we wear those?
Okay, and you know what isn't sexy? Watching a girl that can't walk in heels try to wear heels. That's not sexy.
It's not funny. It's not sexy, but it's freaking funny. So it's kind of a win-win.
It's kind of not what they're going for. I would rather entertain somebody with my words than my incapacitated walking inabilities.
What we need is a bunch of Disney YouTubers in high heels walking down Main Street, and that little crack where the train goes.
Yes.
I like get worried I'm going to roll my ankle on that in my normal feet, let alone my high heel Crocs.
Yeah. I like my Birkenstocks and my Hoka running shoes. I'm good with those.
So I know what Birkenstocks are, but they're shoes for girls who like girls. But what was the other thing you said?
No, they're
yes,
not.
they are. What was
they
the other
are
thing you said?
So cute, and they're getting so popular again. Like before they were cool, I was cool. And what else? Hokas are.
Oh, I've heard of those. That's the thing on Alice in Wonderland where the guy smokes and it's everybody.
No, that's a.
Heard of those. Hey Kim in the house, what's going on? Wouldn't Crocs heels be squishy? Hey Kim, I'm not the one to ask.
I think they would probably have some good bounce to them, which my Hokas do, and that's what I run in. So I'm gonna stick with those instead of any kind of.
I heard Hokas are legal in like 30 states now. A couple more coming soon. No, it's not. And yes, funny, like watching a newborn giraffe. That's right. Very sexy. Exactly. All right, we should move on.
Exactly. Adventures with BP. That's what I look like. I've never heard anybody describe. That's perfect. I look like a newborn giraffe when I try to wear heels.
Slimy yet tall. Okay. TikTok to charge as much as $2 million freaking dollars for top view ads in the fourth quarter. By year's end, TikTok will be charging a daily rate of $2 million freaking dollars for its prime ad placement. The skippable top view format that fires up full screen with sound when users open the app. Apparently, that's where a lot of their dollars are coming from. Think about that. One ad. When you see on TikTok that ad for Dole Whip Dad, the channel, subscribe to Dole Whip Dad. Here, no, you'll never see that on TikTok. That would cost me $1 million freaking dollars.
That's great.
Dang.
I wonder how many times they get that in front of eyes for that much money. That's an interesting thought.
So that is an interesting thought. And what I would say to you, this, I'm not on TikTok, but I'm pretty sure they're doing this, right? Scrolling. So I wonder how, what that return on investment would be like. I'm interested to see that. But it doesn't really matter, right? Like it's a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
Does it matter? I mean, you're paying, it's astronomical. Like Oatly had probably one of the bigger ads this year in the Super Bowl. And I don't remember what they paid. They paid a lot. And that was the really stupid commercial. He was being dumb on purpose. That was the CEO of Oatly. They just went public and they're doing very well. That's the oat milk, which my daughter, I have to buy that too.
I didn't even know what you're talking about. I was
one of the
I
bigger
think you're
commercials.
saying the sunglasses brand wrong, but I wasn't going to correct you. But
no, I was actually saying Oatly.
Okay, I don't do oat milk. I'm not that cool yet.
Well, it was big. It's actually pretty good. My daughter was way into it, and she was all excited that it was the big commercial. You also don't do the Super Bowl, so I guess
I don't do that either.
I'm way out of Lynn's. Let's just move on.
I'm just gonna sit here and smile. I don't know. I love what Chris said. Yes, please.
Chris says, I participated in an event to fight against domestic violence called Walk a Mile in Their Shoes. I wore high heels along with the police officers and firefighters. Huge respect to women. So I can agree with the last 4 words of that sentence, and I'm happy you helped. No.
That's great.
So I've snapped my ankle before. Have you snapped your ankle before, Lynn?
No, I rolled my ankle.
Have you snapped it?
No.
It's 130 degrees pointed the wrong way. You're getting surgery. It's a fun old day, let me tell you. And I can't imagine. I used to wear high tops when I could work it. I would wear high tops because I like to have some support.
Right.
Now I don't really have a job where I can wear. I guess I could. Like, what are you going to do? Fire me if I wear high tops? But my point is, I wouldn't put on high heels. No.
Me neither.
Anyway, I've been doing my physical therapy exercise during the stream. I love it, Mar. I love it. I should be on my Peloton right now, but I'm not. I'm going to have some nachos later. Not really.
Nice. See, that's multitasking, Jeff.
We should have a whole show on multitasking.
That is. She's doing 2 things at once.
That's not one multitasking, but that's a whole nother conversation. Anyway, so I'm excited about this. And end of the whole spiel for me is I think it's good when creators are being lured in, asked about, brought in, supported, whatever. The what's the word I want to use? The gratitude economy. I think that's the better way to say it.
Yeah.
The memberships and super chats and buying somebody's merch and all those things. You don't have to. You just like their content, so you pay them a little bit. I like that so much more than I have to watch. Well, I have to watch a Budweiser ad during the Super Bowl. I like the pay-per-view model more than I like the commercial model. That's just me. I think the demographics show that most people do like that. I think that the creator economy, the gig economy, the gratitude economy, whatever you want to call it, all those things, is just going to grow and grow and grow. If I can give directly to Lynn through PayPal, through a membership, through a Patreon, through a merch buy, through all those things that we're talking about, through a merch shelf on Instagram, whatever, directly with a percentage going somewhere else or directly through PayPal is 100%. I like that much better than asking Lynn to buy an ad on TV. The money goes, it's all these middle people are getting skipped over. Hey, Sherry Austin says to travel. Hey, Melly Mel in the house. What's going on, my friend? Glad to see you both. And I think it's just going to get bigger and bigger and more easy to support the creators we like. And I'm talking about creators like, Lynn and Jeff, but I'm also talking about creators like Schwarzenegger and DiCaprio. I don't know why they popped in because you said DiCaprio, but I think that straight from the market, the public to the creator just makes more sense. So I'm a baseball nut, right? I'm a football nut. I know you're not a sports person, but here's the sports analogy. Like, if I want the ball players to make a lot of money, I don't mind the owners making a lot of money, but I want the ball players to make a lot of money. If I pay for my year-long subscription, if I'm buying the pretzel at the ball game, I want it to go down to putting a good ball player on my team, right? And nicer seats in the stadium, whatever, because that's what I want. I don't want the owner to have this 4th freaking yacht. I don't mind he's got a bunch of yachts. I don't mind that she's got a bunch of yachts. I would just rather go directly to Trevor Bauer or Steve Garvey or no Philadelphia Phillies, but any, something like that. And I think that's the same kind of thing with the creator economy. And I think the things that Zuckerberg is doing, they're doing to compete with Twitch and those people only helps us all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The Orlando guy says, I just added my online shop to my Facebook page tonight. It's yet another venue to monetize my brand. There you go. Nice. So are you using
That's
Facebook
awesome.
Shops? It's integrated with Shopify. Are you checking out Shopify, Orlando guy? Because that's what I'm working on for work. I've been working on it for 3 or 4 months. It's not public yet. It needs to go. It should have been weeks ago, but interesting stuff. Mars says, I remember the newscasters, law enforcement, and firefighters raising money by running in high heels. In our towns, the firefighters stand out the side with a boot. We put money in, and that's enough for me.
In this stinky boot.
Yeah, better than anyway. Whatever.
Where's the fun in that?
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know, but Mar wants me to have a yacht. All right. So anyway, I'm getting a little off track here, but I don't know. I think that we're both on the same page. We like it. I don't know that I'm going to think it's necessarily going to affect me right now. Hey, Samantha Low in the house. Good evening to you. But I do hope it's something in my future. I do think that I'll dive into my Instagram a little more as we grow. Yeah, but definitely. I think it's just another option to help us monetize, I guess. Orlando guy says, I'm listing my shop on Facebook page, but it sends customers to my website for checking out. Nice. I would want to get to new projects. I don't know if you have any. I'm going to talk about one I have. I talked about it the other night on my show Friday night. It's with Bill, Magic Mouse Radio. I'm putting together a top 100 Disney songs, my list of top 100 songs. It's harder than it sounds. So I mostly spent most of today, honestly, trying to get it down to 100. I'm currently like 115 or 120 songs.
Oh, really?
So I've got to get it to 100. And once I get it to 100, then I got to put them in order. It's hard.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a lot of things with that. I'm going to blog it. It's going to be a radio show on Magic Mouse Radio. That'll be the big part of it.
Nice.
It's going to be pretty neat ideas too. Me and Bill spoke on the phone this morning before I had my coffee. So that was,
I'm already empathizing for Bill.
Yeah, I'm not good for my coffee. But one of the ideas I had, so Lynn from the Lynn Project can tell me her favorite song. And let's say it's, I don't know, Supercalifragilistic. Okay, so if her song is let's do a shorter one because that's too long. Let's do Trash in the Camp because I don't want to see Supercalifragilistic. Trash in the Camp from Tarzan is Lynn's favorite song. So I can say, hey, coming in at number 19 is Trash in the Camp from Tarzan. This happens to be Lynn from the Lynn Project's favorite song. Her top 3 were blah, 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 blah. You can check out her channel at blah, blah. And so there's this way to integrate it into helping, supporting. Yeah, kind of fun.
That's really cool.
Also, you can Triple D in the house. What's going on, Detroit Disney Duo? Hey. And if you're interested in helping me, send me your top 5 favorite Disney songs. You can email them to me, dolewhipdad@gmail.com. You can go to my website, dolewhipdad.com. Go to the blog. There's some information there. You can just click on a link. It'll give you a link to a form where you can fill it in. You can Instagram me. You can send it to Twitter, but I probably won't see it. Don't put it. You can put it in the chat just for fun, but I ain't writing it down. Favorite Disney song, Phil Collins. You'll be in my. Tarzan's got some good ones, right? Son of Man, You'll Be Trash in the Camp, which is Lynn's favorite song we just learned.
I wouldn't even know that song.
You don't.
Yeah. Now I do. Great.
Yes, he was still cranky, but I think that's because he's a Dodger fan. Says Magic. No, that was pre-coffee, Bill. That was pre-coffee.
Oh.
That's all right, Mara. You can pick anyone out. So anyway, that's gonna be one of my new projects, and when I'm done,
really awesome.
We're going to do a couple neat things. One of the things I might do is I might make an ebook out of it. I can send it to people, give me your email, then I get them on the news list, trying to integrate things like that. Junk Food Junction in the house makes me hungry. Just saying your name, Junk Food Junction. Oh, and I like your logo with icon, logo, lays, whatever.
Icon.
I can't do Junk Food Junction in the house. Welcome in. So anyway, I think that's kind of fun. Do you have anything new that you're excited about? You want to brag about or talk to people about or anything like that?
Not totally. I
nothing ready for prime time doing it.
I don't have an exact schedule of my content right now other than, we're really excited about my Shining Stars and I are very excited about our trial of the Spider versus the People with Tim Pruitt and I. He will be defending the spiders. I will be standing up for the people. We will be making our case for or against spiders, and that is coming to a head this Thursday night.
So if I wanted more information about the spiders coming to the head, how would I form that question? Like what?
I guess it's been this ongoing debate because everybody that's been around for a fraction of a minute on my channel knows that I despise spiders.
Yes.
And Tim is very pro spider.
So
He likes
how
them
is
a
one
lot.
pro spiders? That they don't step on them?
I don't think so. I don't think he kills spiders. But yeah, that's one of the top things. That's the best thing they have going for him. But
Spiders eat mosquitoes.
yeah,
Though that needs to happen outside my house, though.
yeah. So we're gonna have our cases. We're gonna make our statements, and hopefully we get a couple people to pop in and be a little guest key witnesses, and
Is this
most of
happening
them,
Thursday on the Lynn Project's channel?
yes, at 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Bring your bottle of Raid. BYOR. Okay. Junk Food Junction's all the way from a whole nother country. I love that. Mars says I can't count Life as a Highway from Cars because Disney didn't write it. So that's interesting. So I have to decide which ones do I count. Do I count Pixar songs? Do I count Marvel songs? Do I count Star Wars songs? Do I count Hamilton songs? Do I count Life as a Highway? My daughter asked me about what about the song from Hocus Pocus? I put a spell on you in your mind, because that wasn't a Hocus Pocus song originally. They remade it, and this Hocus Pocus Disney. It is.
So what's the category of Disney then? What is it? Just only Disney what, or is it all Disney everything?
That's what I need you to tell me.
It's whatever you want it to be.
I
would
totally
say,
agree. I'm just trying to get people to send me their top 5.
Okay, I think I can probably do that.
But
don't
I mean,
ask Phil if I can send him anything because he has a different.
oh, he wants high heels and lipstick, and it's
No.
terrifying. But I honestly, though, that I'm being silly, but it's harder than it sounds to get it down to 113, and it's hard to decide. Like, does Nightmare Before Christmas songs count?
Yeah.
Well, I agree. Does a Hocus Pocus song count?
Yes.
Does Disney Parks music count?
Yes.
Does Marvel songs count?
Yes.
Should Star Wars songs count? Should Pixar songs count?
Yes.
Should Hamilton songs count?
Yes.
Really? So I haven't decided anything. I was working on it today. I did not put any Hamilton in. I did put Pixar in. I don't have any Star Wars just because I didn't pull those out yet. I do have Disney Parks. It's hard. It's hard to decide. Why don't you do right? I've never even heard that. I've never seen Roger Rabbit.
Well, you should rectify that.
I feel like the cartoon's a little too hot and it makes me creepy. So I don't want to be that guy.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be alone, so
that doesn't make me feel better. Like when I'm at Walmart, it's not because I don't want to be alone anymore. Okay. I yearn for more wall Martians. Okay. I don't think Hamilton should count because it was created for a different entity. That's where I'm kind of at too, Mar. But then what about Star Wars? Right? Muppets, right? So that's a good one. Don't call me Onyx because it confused me last week. Chris Bunos puts, so it ain't easy being green. I don't think that's a Disney song.
I think Muppets is.
Is it?
What
about that rainbow song where he sings about something, rainbow? That's a super annoying song, but people love it. Should that be on the list? It's not gonna be on my list probably, but okay. I had a question. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting you.
I'm just thinking. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No.
It's our first fight. The Atypical Hustlers. Okay, I had asked a question about an exclusive baseball stream, and then I had our goose caboose get loose, so I was chasing her down. LOL. Needless to say, I missed the answer if there was one. Wait, what? Were you just seeing if I would say goose caboose get loose? What? Is this like a?
I don't know.
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck goose chuck wood? Did you have a friend named Chuck Wood back in high school?
No.
It's like my best friend. I don't know. I'm going to read it again because I'm a little confused.
Oh, they got you.
Okay, I had asked a question about an exclusive baseball stream, and then I had our. I don't have any idea. It's on Disney Plus, then it should count. Okay, well, that's an interesting way to look at it, Sherry, and you might be right. Golly, say that 5 times. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck? I can't do it. As much as I love Star Wars, I don't think it should be included. So the Imperial March doesn't make it. The Duel of the Fates. Oh, that's pretty good. Come on, at Cantina, that'd be pretty good. Rainbow Connection, Kermit the Frog, love it. I don't know if I love it. I don't know.
I think I like that one. I
I don't. It's. I like. I think I like it, but it also. I don't know. I have trouble. I don't know. Has anyone watched The Happiest Millionaire from 1967 on Disney Plus yet? I've
No.
never even heard of it. I will re-ask. Do you ever do an exclusive baseball stream? So I did them before. I'm a little leery to do play-by-play on my channels. I've got a sports channel that if I'm going to do sports, I'm going to do it over there. I think I've already got so many topics on my channel. Everybody who I trust and believe in and read their stuff says I got a niche down. And I'm Creator Talk. It's my best viewed show, probably this one. And it's probably the one I have the most fun with. Let's be real. I like this stuff. But sports, Disney, food, family, grandkids. I mean, at some point I'm going to bore myself. Like, no, I'm not, because it's all my favorite things. But so I'm kind of choosing to not put sports over here. Although I said I would. Also, I don't have time to sit for 3 or 4 hours. I just don't. I mean, that's part of it too.
But you're not opposed to it. Like you would possibly do it.
I've done it before. When I looked at it, oh boy, it must have been February or so. I looked at my most watched 25 live streams or videos. Okay. Like 9 of them were sports related. And I'm making up those numbers and I'm not sure if I'm right, but it was a large percentage. My sports content and my creator content has always done better numbers wise than my Disney stuff. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Just came to Disney Plus. It was the last movie that Walt Disney worked on. It came out just after his death. Don't bring me down. See, I'm just in the mood for some Electric Light Orchestra, who Lynn has never heard of. Onyx, Don't Call Me Blue Nose, My Name is Chris. So strictly songs from movies like Snow White, Dumbo. I mean, I'm asking you guys. I want to know your opinion. What should I use? On my list currently, I've got what I said, Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't have Star Wars, but I'm asking you guys, what should I include? That's where I'm at. And then hopefully next week I'm going to get it down to 100. And then the week after that, I actually rank them. And then it becomes a radio show on the Magic and Mouse radio channel, which you should get on the internet right now.
What about it being only animated movies and theme park songs?
Which excludes, like, you don't want no Lion King live action in there, is what you're saying?
Well, all the good Lion King songs are on the animated one anyway.
None of the, you're right. There was one, I can't remember the name of the one by Beyonce, but it did not make my list to see if it made my top 100. But yeah, but then that would exclude like Evermore from Beauty and the Beast, which is on my list.
Well, then it would help your list get narrowed down to.
I mean, that's true. Yeah. But my good night, VP. Appreciate you guys popping in. Have a great evening, my friends. Really, what I'm asking is, what is the group? What is Lynn? What do you guys in chat think should make the list?
But Mary Poppins is partially animated.
So that's right. So one of my top, and it's like 120, 125 right now. One of the songs from Poppins Returns is on my list currently. But yeah, and I've got and Mary Poppins, come on.
Yeah, Disney, Pixar, and theme park. I like that set. And I think Mary Poppins would be included because there is animation in it.
Ooh.
That's
penguin dances.
Yeah.
Where else can you get penguins dancing?
The zoo.
I mean, Happy Feet would have been a really good answer. If Disney owns the IP now, it's a Disney song. Yeah, see, that's kind of where I'm at too, Magic and Mouse. And it means I need to add Star Wars into it. And if I add Star Wars to it, there's 3 songs that absolutely will make my top 100. So bed knobs and broomsticks, you're going to get kicked out. All right. I think we've done enough damage. What else do you want? Did we get to all the topics that we promised we would talk about? I feel like we did.
I think so. And a lot that we promised we wouldn't, I think. So.
I ain't wearing high heels. I don't care what you say. People, check out TubeBuddy. Who will wear them first? We will both die or it'll be her. TubeBuddy. You need to download it. Free TubeBuddyFreeTrial.com. Send you to my link. You can download it for free. For free. If you pay in the future, now or in the future, they'll give me a percentage of it. So it is affiliate link. If you're serious about creating on YouTube, it is the best tool in my never so humble opinion. There's other ones out there that are good. TubeBuddies is the best. I love it. I love it. I love it. We've both used it. Check it out. There's a whole bunch of other things we can promote. Blah, blah, blah. Lynn, what do you got coming up for the crew? Anything that you want them to know about before we say goodnight for the evening?
Definitely have something coming up in the next week or so. And then also the live stream that we're going to have a lot of fun with. It should be a pretty comical live stream. us debating on whether or not we like spiders or not, and the final verdict will happen at the end of the live
And this is
stream.
Tim you're throwing to the wolves?
Yes, yes.
Tim, I love you, buddy. You got no shot, dude. No
Tim
shot.
Pruitt. If anybody can convince the people that spiders should be left alone, set free, free of the rampage of humans, that would be Tim Pruitt. So,
Well, I don't know that I support, extinction for spiders, but I definitely don't support them in my house. So I guess it depends on our level of commitment here. Mara, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking everybody to let me know what their parameters are. I have some instrumentals in there. I didn't put soundtrack stuff. So like, Soul has a great soundtrack, and I love that soundtrack. And I love 9 Inch Nails. I love Trent Reznor and Atticus, and I love what they did. But I'm not going to put soundtrack stuff on there. But if it's got lyrics on there, the hardest one for me really was, do I put in like the Tiki Room and Pirates, Yo Ho Ho, Pirates Life for Me, and that kind of stuff. Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. And I am. I'm definitely going to add those. Personally, I'd rather just sit on Main Street and listen to the music. I love that, right? Well, and there's another one. Like, should I what is it called? I found out the name today of the theme to the Main Street Electrical Light Parade. It has very few words in it, but it's going to be on my list. I'll tell you that right now. Triple D says Texas has huge spiders. We do. No joke. Oh yes, I recall a spider being removed from a ceiling fan in one of Jeff's shorts. Yes, only one spider was hurt in that video. I think it was the name of the video. It was a holiday. We killed it. It's dead. Sorry, Tim. Not really
all
close.
Spiders that enter my living space.
Spiders and burgers. You come in your house in Texas, you're getting shot. All right. So you be you, we'll be us.
And
so spiders will be dead. Lynn, I think we're done here. Everybody in chat, thank you so much for spending a little time with us on a Sunday night. Every Sunday night, 11 o'clock her time, 10 o'clock my time, other clocks, other places, depending on where you live. I will be live at 9 o'clock tomorrow, my time, 10 o'clock Eastern time. What the heck's the name of the show? Good Morning Disney. Been waiting for Paula. I don't think she's ready yet, but we're just going to do it. I'm going to do it. And if she's there, she's there. If she's not, she's not. We're going to do it anyway and have some fun with it. Lynn's on Thursday night. I feel like you said something else. Is there something else I'm supposed to be promoting right now?
I have a Disney trip coming up. So if you want to follow along with all the fun, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm running a bunch of 5Ks every single day. Not every day, but most days with my Run Disney crew that I'm meeting up with. So follow along on my Instagram stories if you want to do that. Follow me on Instagram, The Lynn Project, and there will be fun and always positivity and some kind of running things and Disney stuff too. So
love it. I love it. And definitely, I'm not joking now. If you want to send me what you think the parameters should be for the list and or your top 5 Disney songs, send it to dolewithdad@gmail.com or instant message me on Insta or go to my blog, dolewithdad.com. Click the link for the blog. There you can find the form. I think that's enough.
What Orlando guy said, I'm so excited that it's just in time for my trip. I cannot even describe how excited I am about that news.
We've got an October trip, and one of my youngest, she's 17, but my youngest, she's slightly on the autistic spectrum, and the mask really bugged her on our last trip. Really did. My mom's going to be coming. She doesn't want to wear them. I am so happy they're getting rid of the masks. So, another reason they should have built a Disney park in Texas, but that's a whole nother conversation. Magic Mouse, Atypical, Onyx, Don't Call Me Blue Nose, Chris, Orlando Guys, Sherry, Mar, everybody who's in here. Members, thank you. Non-members, thank you too. If you've been first time you've ever been or you're a veteran of the channel, love you all the same. Appreciate every single one of you. Have a great week. See you tomorrow morning if you desire. 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock my time. Good Morning Disney. I'll be off to work. I do have I have a birthday vlog. My granddaughter's 1-year-old birthday was Friday. We did some neat things with her. I was hoping to crank it out this weekend, but instead I did my top 100 freaking Disney songs. I'm not done yet. Faust, good to see you. Have a good night. All right, Lynn, want to say anything to people?
Remember, every day is a countdown to Disney.
Have fun storming the castle unless you want to storm the castle, and then back off, people. That's crazy. All right. See you.
Bye.
Thanks for